So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Svila has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, it's a big day for him.
Mkhitaryan! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
DiMarco will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Soulé. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deep cross. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Dovbik. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! Square, you score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Dovbik, and it's made its way to him. It's a really well-measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Just eases him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a shade optimistic. Ferguson looking understandably energised after his goal. Chance! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Half an hour played now. Kone threads one in. Sule, Mancini,
Dovbik really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
looking for options for movement. Plays the ball back. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Task somewhat off target. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a searching pass, and nicely intercepted. He shapes to shoot! That comes as a mighty relief. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Sule goes short. It's a loose ball. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. No, not quite.
Sule has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And it's Al Sharawi showing great feet there. Çalhanoğlu aimed beyond the defence. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. He's had it taken off him. Sommer is there to clear. Tries to pass it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. Ferguson. Now it's Soulé. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now he's got space here. Well, played right into his path. Svila attempts a clearance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kone. Now it's Dovbik. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good strength. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kone. Hermoso. Mancini spots it and intercepts. Deftly out wide. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That has been cut short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Cambio di giocatori.
Rising over the bar.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Ferguson. And he welcomes it in. He is through. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Not the most accurate pass. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cristante. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely weighted ball. The less said about that pass, the better.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's intervened well there. And no, that was never going to make it. Ndika cuts it out. Ndika promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in a great position here. That has been slung wide. Oh, no joy this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Svila punts it upfield. Can he get it through? Floated through. Svila breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Sule looks to get on the end of this. Evan Ferguson is onto this. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played out wide. Just 5 minutes left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Sule. Good ball, face to face with the keeper. And he's surging through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Acerbi gets it clear. Very much into the last knockings. DiMarco has got himself a free kick.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some
Ci
pressure.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Martinez. Al-Sharawi. Dovbik looking for the run. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ferguson. And reclaimed it in a trice. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Sommer makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
He's got fantastic reactions, Peter. And I think that having a reliable keeper like this behind them is going to give the whole defence a boost too. It's only his debut, of course, so it'll be intriguing to see how he communicates with the players in front of him today.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's got away. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's had a hit. Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's a key interception. Ricci is fouled. That has not gone well. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. And he's managed to get free. Oh, super decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. DiMarco plays it short. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. DiMarco with the short one. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Barella. And here's Mkhitaryan. Pavlovic getting this one clear, and he's there to get it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So we're still where we started right now. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! Goal! Inter! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be a chance! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
भाई मेरा 25 पैसा देता है ना वैसा उसको दे देती आप नहीं आप दिए नहीं मेरे को ना बोली है मैं दिए बराबर ना मेरे को ड्रॉवर है मैं मेरे को लिखने नहीं आता ना मैं उसमें डाल के रख देती है लेकिन नहीं मेरे को नहीं लगता है कि जा रहे तो वो दिया मेरे को 700 रुपए एक बार वो 3 महीना हो गया 4 महीना हो गया मेरे को नहीं मालूम गए मैंने में पैसा ही नहीं लिया ना मैंने यही टेंशन है ना 2 हो गया 2 महीने के 1200 देने के आपको 2400 देने का है हाँ उसके लिस्ट में देने का तो मेरे को कोई बोलेगा ही ना आपको तो क्या मैं आप बोलते मेरे को दिया तो मेरे को उसको देगी तो वो आपको लिस्ट में डालेगा ना आप बोलते मेरे हाथ में दिया है बोलते लेकिन मेरे को नहीं लगता है मेरे घर तो नहीं होता टेंशन नहीं नहीं मेरे घर वैसे जा रहे हाँ मैं देखती हूँ मेरे को रोल भी देखती मैं वॉइस नोट भी देखती मेरे सबको के लिए ना देखती हाँ देखती
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation the raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Messi. Østigard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. And here's Garnacho. Well read, nice interception. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. No, it's come to nothing. Ødegaard. Bob. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Not the most convincing of passes.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to...
Garnacho! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Haaland. Romero spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Thinks one through. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. And the pass is intercepted. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. It's a really well-measured ball. There could be trouble here. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances. Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Sorloth. Spread out to the left. Garnacho. Now that looks a decent ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Haaland. Applies the finish! Oh, what has happened here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Montiel. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Palacios.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it's been flattened there. Tries from a long way out. Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And now they can spring out of defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, and Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking to play him in. And back to the goalkeeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Sorlot. Played out to the right. That is ended up in no man's land. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Today that smoking is only allowed
No goals
in
at this
areas
stage,
showing
but
this
certainly
map.
not devoid of
Thank you for
action.
your
It is
cooperation.
0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he was quick to react. Haaland. Now it's Sorlot, and he's running through. He is just caressing the ball. Sorlot! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Palacios. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Norway could not have chosen a worse moment. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's kept it out. Now, who's going to be first to this?
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Can he finish? And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's Ødegaard. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Martinez claims comfortable. Garnacho. Played back into the centre. Haaland.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Actually looking ball that. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Sorlot. Looking for the run. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Ødegaard cuts out the pass. And he's picked. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ryerson. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that has left him in a heap. Pass somewhat off target. Bob. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he cuts out the supply. Played out to the left flank. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Bob. Now, can they get him away? Bit too much weight on the pass.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Berger. McAllister wins the duel this time. Ustigard gets over and intercepts.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he plays one through. Here's Haaland. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Aims beyond the defence. That has not gone well. And that's been won straight back. That has been slung wide. Pass is just off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ødegaard. Spread it left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a shade optimistic. Skillfully cut out. He is... Chance! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Now with a quick request for support.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent, and once their confidence dropped, they struggled to come up with ideas.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finish.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Minuto 5, el dorsal 18.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Now it's Kane. pinches it off him. He's found the way through. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. It's a threatening, tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And there's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Kane. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe is onto this. Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And everyone...
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's done well to get that clear. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Zubimendi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga and Serginho. Can he get it through? That's beautifully... Big chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That is a great pick out. Robertson. Barcelona are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Serginho. Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Valverde, Robertson, and it's Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho. Camavinga. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Knocks it out wide. Zubimendi, and here's Messi. He's had a shot!
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he shoots! Camavinga, not the most convincing of passes. For Valverde, Alexander-Arnold. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
De descuento.
Yamal turns back here, probably the best option. Valverde, Neymar,
Such good technique.
he's found a way through. It's clean! Oh, denied brilliantly. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. Probing pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold, out to the right. He's picked his way through. Now it's Kane. Swung over. And it's Serginho. Plays it out wide. It's a goal kick. This decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball's gone astray. It's a pretty loose pass. No way through there. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Zubimendi. Looking to play him in. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Serginho. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Robertson. And this is Kane. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely worked. Cleared away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played Kane! And the ball's come loose here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Hernandez gets a foot in here. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well measured. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. This looks promising. It's Camavinga. And this is Messi. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Now it's Yamal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Neymar. El dorsal 27, el dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 94.
Messi.
El dorsal
Looking for
11,
options for movement.
El dorsal 19.
Akanji. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That has been slung wide.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! It's off target.